Okay, so this is Joe. Joe is going to let me review his C7 Z06 today, which is nuts. He's actually going to let me drive this car. I'll be careful, and then he's going to take it for a rip after and show me how it's really done. So let's pull it out. Let's see it, man. All right. Joe, you keep it super clean, man.
Oh, I cleaned it earlier. It was filthy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, what are the specs? What year is this again?
This is a 16, 7-speed manual, all stock. Haven't even thought of tuning or doing anything yet. We'll get there someday, but right now it's enough for what I'm doing.
650 horsepower.
650 horse, 650 torque. Obviously, those are crank numbers. It holds its own against most cars in a straight line. I'm like 50% on Hellcats, like when I race them, but those are all autos. This is a manual, so not making excuses, but it is hard to beat the autos.
I'm very impressed with Joe for getting a 7-speed manual version of this. You guys know me, you guys know I like my manuals, so Joe does too. He just had a Stage 2 Jetta 2.0, a GLI, and he used to take that to the track all the time. You've taken this to the track as well?
7 times.
7? Oh my god.
7 times, owned it for about 7 months. So
okay.
So almost, it hasn't been once a month. I went pretty heavy when it was winter time. There was nothing to do. So, but yeah, Laguna Seca and mainly Thunder Hill. Like, I absolutely love Thunder Hill.
Cool. So Joe invited me to go to a track event this October, and I will take the Type R, and we'll see Joe there. The exhaust is totally stock?
It is. It's in track mode.
Okay. I'm ready.
I know you had a C5. Honestly, there's so much shit about this car that I still have to learn. Like, I still watch YouTube videos to figure out settings. Not gonna be a wealth of knowledge, but I love to drive the damn thing. That's why I bought it.
Is this active aero?
Everything's active. Nothing on these are for show. Like, that funnels down, cools brakes, spits out the back. The front also draws in air through there, goes across the brakes, comes through here. There's actually some fins you can see right there. So these are the steel rotors. You can get them with a Z07 package. This car doesn't have that, and it would have came with the carbon ceramics. I kind of tried to stay away from that just because the cost of the carbon ceramics are like thousands of dollars for replacing the rotors, and these are, you know, $400 or $500, and I don't know, every time I've been on the track, like, I've never had a complaint as far as stopping power. Like, that's no issue.
You don't get tired at all?
Not ever.
Wow.
I did put on different pads last time, though. Like, first 6 track days I had the stock Brembos and just scorched those things. I mean, they were great pads, but they were definitely towards the end of their life, which I think the car had 15,000 miles on it at that point, so that's kind of...
15,000 miles with 6 track days, though, that's pretty good for...
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
This will be the fastest car I've ever driven in my life. Actually, this will be the fastest car I've ever been in. So this weighs about 3,500 pounds, and I saw that it did 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. I don't know about the quarter mile, but I assume it's very, very fast.
I think it's supposed to be 11 flat. And the auto did 10.9. same thing. There's like a little toggle on the side there. You can raise it, lower it, bring it forwards, bring it back, whatever the hell you want to do.
Oh my God.
I'd start the car first because it's going to go to my setting the second you start the car.
Okay.
So everything you're doing beforehand is going to get erased.
Wow. Put this up a little bit. A power steering wheel?
Yeah. You see the heads-up display? Does that show up on your camera?
Oh, it will. Yeah, that's amazing.
That thing's so cool.
The HUD. Oh my God.
Yeah, so like...
That's amazing.
It's crazy. So like, if you look really closely on the windshield, you could see the glass is different somehow.
Yeah.
And like this square, it's kind of really hard to see.
Wow.
But
No, I can see that.
like, I can imagine this windshield is not cheap to replace.
I bet not.
Yeah.
Are you cold? Oh wait, no, is that cooled seats?
Yeah.
Dude.
I don't. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't work that great, but hey, it's better than nothing.
Amazing.
Honestly, this is the like coolest feature to me. I know it's silly and stupid, but like that blew my mind. Like I didn't even know about that when I bought the car. I was driving home from San Jose and I was like, screen. And I just pushed it and it went down. I was like, holy shit, that's so cool.
That's really cool.
So you're in sport mode. Pretty reasonable place to be. Like, I mean, so if you look on the dash, so it's a touring,
Okay.
which honestly on shit roads, it's so bouncy. It's almost like a Cadillac. It's crazy how well the dampers work. Eco mode can just get thrown away. I think if you're in that mode, it will actually do the multi-cylinder deactivation where it'll go down to like 4 cylinders or some shit when you're just cruising.
Yeah.
I don't want that ever. Right, so this is inside of track mode. You got wet track, dry track, sport 1, sport 2, and then race. And race is like all nannies are off. It does have 4 settings for exhaust as well, but I was doing a burnout and I don't know how that has anything to do with this, but it happened, and all my valves are stuck open now in track mode all the damn time. There's no quiet mode anymore. There's no sport mode. I mean, it could be worse. It could be stuck in quiet mode.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to stall this thing. Does it have like...
Yeah, it has hill control.
Okay, all right, I can do it.
And this thing also, I mean, this thing needs to be treated like a Honda B18, dude. It needs to be wound out.
Yeah, but I'm sure
It likes that.
in the lower RPM it's still...
Oh, it's torquey for sure.
Yeah, I mean, when they have something like this, why is there even a need for the ZR1?
Because the ZR1 is everything that this thing should be. Like, the front end looks so much cooler. You're almost stalling it. You gotta give it some juice.
So 7th gear is obviously just, for cruising.
7th gear is to make the EPA happy and make this thing get 22 miles per gallon on the highway.
Does it feel weird having someone else?
Yeah, I have never been in the passenger seat.
Do you have anxiety right now?
No, not
You be
really.
honest with me, man.
No, it's like, I've seen you driving, so like I trust that. I trust, you'll stay within your limits, but yeah, it is weird being in the passenger seat for sure.
Yep, I know that feeling.
Right past that, there's like a pretty sweet little straightaway. I'd love to, I mean, if you're up for it, I'd love for you to just stop and see if you can just do a dig.
Yeah. What, am I gonna say no?
Yeah.
Okay, so what RPM should I launch it?
Like 1500, it's nothing crazy.
Drop it, clutch?
Yep. Cleanest launch, but fuck, that was great.
I am thoroughly impressed with that traction control. I can't believe.
If you ease into it, it actually is a hell of a lot smoother. Let's give it another just like ease in like you were taking off, but then just like go to. Oh, perfect. I get ourselves a little red line action.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like right here, right here.
No, I did, but
oh, okay.
It was green, but
wait. So was I too low in the RPM range?
No. It kind of intervened there. Like if you're gonna dump it like that, like if I take off, I almost treat it like I was just normally driving, and then just get quicker on the throttle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's gonna get a little show then.
Spinning's not winning, but that sure is fun.
I don't have any words right now, man. I mean, this is amazing. I feel like I owe you a 5-course dinner. I mean, this is a real treat, honestly. Now, when these are red,
before the sun drops,
do I have to like?
No, you don't have to stop for shit because you have a dedicated lane to the right here.
All the traction.
It's like it engages, but it's not really like fall in your face like my VW did. A lot of other cars where it just kind of.
That traction control was absolutely incredible. I can't believe.
So the way it's on right now, it's very restrictive.
Hey, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing.
I mean,
keeps you out of trouble, but
I probably put it down a good half throttle, and it just like it stopped at a certain point. It stopped giving me acceleration at a certain point, which is cool. I mean, it's kind of I can see what you were saying, how it's really tough to total this car because it's so
if you leave it on.
Yeah.
If you leave it on, you take it off and you're hot dogging leaving a car show. Like most of the videos I watch, yeah, I can see how you end up in the bushes. But
now, would you be in 6th or 7th right now?
I am never in 7th. Like
okay.
I'm not kidding. Put it in 7th, see what happens. It feels like you're gonna kill the car. Just do it anyways.
Oh, that's way too low.
It's 1,400 RPMs, dude.
Yeah.
It's 70 miles an hour, and when you give it gas, it starts to like lug, and I'm like, I don't need that.
Nope. Joe and I are anti-lug. Don't lug your cars, guys. Rev them out.
What I would like you to do is put it in 3rd right now.
Put it in 3rd?
Yeah, absolutely, and give it a kill. Drop it in 3rd.
Looked at the speedometer before I started braking. That, dude, this is an absolute animal.
I don't know if you can get over and take that exit, but I really enjoy getting on this exit. This one down here. If you're smooth, you can pretty much just full throttle the entire on-ramp.
Holy shit.
Oh, let's get it. See, he knows about this one. This one's fun.
Okay. Enough space?
Yeah, he's hammering the shit. So like, once you're kind of straight out, just pin it, dude.
In 1st?
Just pin it. Pin it. Shit through the gears. Just keep holding. Just pin it. Just pin it. Shit through the gears. Just keep holding.
It's time for you to drive.
All right, next exit.
This is a lot of car for me, man.
I like it when there's a little light out too. I don't really like hot rodding around when it's dark
Holy
out.
Smokes.
Yeah, so next exit, take it at the bottom, we'll swap. And yeah.
Dude, you have an absolute machine.
That's why I put, what, 13,500 miles in 7 months. Every single time I wake up, I'm like, sure, babe, I'll go get that. Like, I'll swap in this car. Like, any excuse I can get to drive this thing, like, start something. Dude. Yeah, fun?
Yeah, just a little bit,
I
man.
bought this thing, and like I said, I've had a lot of manuals, and I was like leaving the dealership, and I'm at the stoplight, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking get it, and it was like 10:30, at night or whatever, and no one around, and I just fucking stalled it, like right in front of the dealership.
Shit.
I'm like, I haven't stalled a car in years, and I'm like, how embarrassing. And then like a little Prius pulls up, and they're just like laughing their ass off. I'm like,
I stalled the Cobra. I stalled the Cobra in front of a CHP officer.
This door is surprisingly light as well. Yeah. Okay. Joe was just explaining to me what he's about to do with the car. Oh my god.
And you don't have to go crazy.
I'm not going crazy.
Oh
I just want to spin the damn car once. Traction control has to be off in order to do that.
I can definitely tell that you have been to the track several times. Oh, I forgot. There's a grip here for me.
There's a double ocean.
I can see why they make this now. What does your wife think of this?
She fucking loves it. Like, of the cars I've owned, she barely ever drives them. And this one, she'll like go out to dinner with a girlfriend or something or whatever. Just go to appointments and shit. And she'll just take this car, but she always wants the top off. Like, she's like, take the top off, and I'll see you in a couple hours. So I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Vivian would be the same way.
Yeah.
That's amazing how they make this such a track monster, but it's able to have a removable top.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And even if you remove the top, it still meets the roll cage requirement.
Holy crap.
So like, a Miata where you have to like build a roll cage to track the damn thing.
Yep. So what made you choose this car? What other cars were you considering at the time?
GT350, either regular or R, M2 competition, M3, M4. I got a thing for sedans, so my current fantasy is the CT5 Blackwing because it's essentially this exact same engine in a 6-speed manual, and I'm not sure when it comes out, but I think it's supposed to be a 22, but it actually has more horsepower and torque than this car.
Okay.
It's probably heavier because it's, it's a 4-door car, but that thing would be an absolute monster. This, like, there's plenty of drivers that are better, and they're in like, Supras or even Type Rs. I've had people in Type Rs that just absolutely are just so much better of a driver than I am that I can't even get away from them in this car. Like, it's crazy.
This has so much.
See what I mean for traction control? Like,
this has so much grip.
That hard on a throttle in a corner would send you in a fucking ditch. Like with
a C5 or a C6 would kill you.
Even if you'd been over there.
Yeah,
for sure. But it just holds and hugs.
If we were going that fast in my Cobra, we would be dead right now.
Yeah, for sure.
We would be dead.
And
I mean, this is
at no point were we even remotely slipping.
No, not at all. Not even like a chirp, nothing.
No, nothing at all. And that's what I'm saying. If you leave this shit on and you crash,
there's something wrong with you.
What you're doing.
There's something wrong with you, yeah.
You shouldn't be able to do that. Like, I couldn't do that in an M3. Like, and expect it to hold a line.
Yeah.
Under full throttle. It's insane. So, like, everything I was researching on these, it was just like, I think it was number 2 all time for lateral grip, lateral G-force. I think it was like 1.19 lateral G's is what it came from the factory with stock Michelin Cup 2s, which are phenomenal tires. Like, the only car that beat it was a GT3 RS. And those are like $350,000.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right,
And this was
The
83, brand new. This was 83, right?
83, brand new. Like, I mean, I didn't buy it brand new, and I don't know if there's markups. You know, I imagine like there is now, the markup could be astronomical. So who knows what the guy actually paid? But MSRP on the C8s is supposed to be in the 60s, and people are having to spend over $100 to get one. So
Yeah.
there's cars like the Hellcat, and I don't know if they're modified, and obviously only a Challenger can come in a manual, but so I've never raced a manual Hellcat, but I've beaten a couple Chargers, a couple Challengers, and I've lost to just as many, if not more. This wasn't built to do that. The Dodge was. This just happens to be good at it as well.
Yes, but
This is a track car.
this is way more aerodynamic than a Challenger or a Charger.
It is more aerodynamic, but with all the active aero, every bit on this car is trying to either cool or create downforce.
Okay.
None of that equates to straight line speed. So, like, that's a level 2 spoiler on the back, and from what I've seen is if you remove it, you gain 15 to 20 top miles per hour. So this car should be about 185, 188.
Okay.
And if you get rid of it, you can be just over 200.
Holy shit.
So you can be like 203, I think I've seen, on a stock C7 Z06. Like, it's about the most, but you have to get rid of the aero to do it.
I don't know, man. I think, I mean, I'm not suggesting anything, but I think the only way to find out is to find out. But I mean, it weighs like 800 pounds less than a Hellcat.
It does. Hellcats are 707 horsepower crank. This is 650. I don't know if that's enough to offset the 800 pounds, but
I think it might be, man.
It's 57 horsepower. We're dead even. I mean, when it comes down to if I could actually, and these are all roll races, like no Hellcat's gonna dig me. I'll fucking murder them. They cannot get off the line like this car. Some could, but like your average Hellcat owner, there's no way in hell. Like that would be so hard to put that power down. There's like a little over 40,000 Z06s made for C7.
Wow.
And there's 13,000 manuals ever made. So that's it. This is one of 13,000 something.
Damn, dude.
For the whole C7 run of Z06.
I don't even know if I'd ever sell this, man. This is.
I don't know if I can.
This is amazing.
Well, it's the last Corvette manual. They're not making one.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's insane. So, like, other than the ZR1, I'm kicking myself because I had an opportunity in December. This was a hell of a deal at $66,000, but I found a ZR1 for like $91,000 then. Those things are like $170 right now. And I would have fucking sold that shit in a heartbeat and bought this.
Yeah.
Or 80, 90, whatever, who cares.
So did you negotiate the price at all?
No, there was no way in hell. It was the cheapest in the country at the time.
Hell of a car. Absolutely astonishing. That's some of the most fun I've ever had in a vehicle.
It's pretty ridiculous, man. It's just, it's a smile machine for sure.
All right, guys, I'm back in my pitiful 1997 Mustang Cobra. Oh my God. I just got treated way better than I deserve. Joe, I know you're watching this. Thank you so much. That is awesome. That was seriously a treat. And to top it all off, he gave me a leaf blower so I can like dry off my car, because I was telling him, you know, I want to get a leaf blower to dry off my cars and stuff like that to avoid water spots. And he's like, oh, well, I have an extra one here. He pulls it off the shelf and I'm like, no, dude, I don't want to take anything from you. He just brought it right out, man. He super nice guy. Anyway, Joe has taken that Z06 to the track several times, like he was saying, and now I have a fire that's lit inside me to take the Type R to the track. And obviously that was my plan, and you know, eventually. But in a couple days, Joe's gonna buy some tickets for this event at Thunderhill Raceway. He's gonna let me know after he buys his tickets, and then I'm gonna buy mine. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, Cobra. Yep. as fast as my Type R or that Z06, but you know what? This isn't that bad of a car. It's not that bad.
It's just one of those things that you're gonna burn through tires like crazy. That's my third set of tires right there.
Okay.
I actually bought some 19s so I can have more tire options, because the rears are 20s right now, which I think there's only 4 tire options. So that kind of expanded it to 8 tire options. So I'm gonna try those. I don't know what you put on yours. Those are BFGs.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, I got the Firestone, Firehawk, Indy 500s. I've heard good things. Hopefully they work, because if they don't, then that's a lot of money wasted.
Yeah. These are stock,
Toyo R888s, and they're a little smaller than stock. Stock size was 335s, but Toyo doesn't make that. So these are 325s. But
that's
I mean,
a wide ass tire, man.
Yeah, you're losing 10 millimeters or whatever, but they're so much stickier than, they don't last very long, but they're sticky.
Wow.
Like, this makes it easy to launch this car.
I bet.
And then if you want to record your drive,
wow,
the car's going to record your driving.
Wow. So can you like look back on that and it'll tell you stats and stuff?
Yeah, so let me show you what it will look like if it's not going to do a whole lot for us driving. It's more of a dash cam. Here, let's go that one. So like, this is the normal overlay it would give you. So it'll GPS map the track, you know, give you this. This is probably, I don't know, my favorite part, just the G-force, where it's going. But you know, kind of its speed. Like, so if I do a track day, like, and I kind of feel like, okay, afterwards, like, okay, this corner went well, I'll go back and watch this and just be like, okay, I made it 72, worked out in that corner. Next time, let's see 74, you know, so I can gradually bump up my corner speed. Because that's where you pick up all your time on the track, is in the corners. Like, okay, straight away your car's gonna do the exact same thing every single time. Like,
you'll have to teach me, man, when I go to the track.
Yeah.
Seriously, you'll have to set me up.